What a crazy day, guys. Crazy, crazy day. What's going on? Nickel on time. Is this gonna do this whole time? There we go. And we can figure that out there. What's going on time? Okay, it wasn't doing this yesterday. Come on. See if I can figure this out here. What's going on, guys? Today's a red day. Check out, if you want to check it out, the link's in my bio. Nickel Libre 3000. Alright. Cool. What's going on, Swoke? What's going on, Meyer? I want to put the chart there and then put E-Trade back up. Go back to YouTube, set up that. What's going on, Lols? Edit video. Today is a red day, down 22.1 thousand. 7:30. Oops. 30. Day 163. Red day. I knew that was going to happen. Let's see if I can set this up properly here. Come on. The past couple of days have been not that bad. I don't know why it's doing this now. Try that. There. Alright, so today, TAOP, big runner, and then PRPO. And I'll go change. What's going on, guys? Just give me a second. I'm setting everything up. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day. Save. What's going on, Fly? How do I keep up with my screens? I've been trading for about 3 years now. 3 years full time I've been trading. What's going on, Fly with Molly? You guys can check me out on TikTok, on YouTube, Kim the Man, YouTube Kim the Man. Alright. Let me post this here so everybody can get on. What's going on, Blue Sammy? What's going on, Daniel? You guys can check out the link in my bio if you're interested in checking that out. JJ Stewart, what's going on? Check out the link in my bio if you're interested in that. I'm live on YouTube, Cam the Man on YouTube, Cam the Man on YouTube. You can check that out. If you guys want to see my screen on TikTok, Feta, what's going on? What's going on, Daniel? Alright. There's that. What's going on, JG? Marissa, what's going on? Alright, those are guys on TikTok. 1 second, be right back. 1 second, just going to go back. I'll be back in literally probably 15 seconds. Be right back. Cool. What's going on, the 4-2 Baker? The host is back. Make some noise. What's going on, user? Come on. And see, this is usually the problem, but it's been working just fine as of late. Now it's not working. What's going on, Judge Bean? Alright. What is going on, YouTube? Good to have you guys on. What a crazy, crazy day today. What's going on, Serious Profit? Today was one of the most frustrating trading days I've had in a very, very long time. Without any question. Today was tough out there. And, you know, what made it tough was me realizing that I was going to capitalize on a lot of opportunity. And I was going to size up today, and I knew that. And sizing up can make you be a worse trader in the end, and that's what happened today. Sizing up really affected me emotionally. I took some losses, and I'll go over them. But my plan was all along today was to take a home run trade. And I knew that going into it. I knew what my plan was all day today, and that was a home run trade. I was looking for a $150,000, $200,000 day today. And the opportunities were out there. Easy money, right? We had opportunities left and right, short or long, right? Those of you guys on TikTok, you can join me on YouTube, Cam the Man on YouTube. But, so yeah, there was opportunities galore out there. PRPO, ECOR, KODK, ZN, and it's now up like 100%. I can't believe that. MOGU, LMNL. I told you guys that KODK would create opportunities in small caps and mid caps, and that's exactly what we got today. Sorry about my nose. It's kind of itchy. I don't want to spend a ton of time streaming today. I want to make sure we get straight to the point. So yes, I was down as much as $113,000 today. And honestly, I'm really proud of myself for the way I came back today. I could have potentially have been green. What's going on in the house? What's going on? Frustrating. I could have potentially been green today. But I'm very, very proud of the way I came back. Being down $113,000 in one day, or it was like 110 to 115,000 somewhere in there. It's not easy to look at. And it wasn't fun, you know. It emotionally drained me, and I probably took my biggest loss in my trading career today. You know, and that's just me being honest. ECOR trying to make higher lows here. And it was on EDSA and then TOAP. EDSA was the biggest one, obviously. And it's a good thing I cut my losses. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why it's not... Let me try and put the screen down a little more. See if that helps. What was your frustrating to you when you first started? When I first started trading, the most frustrating thing was obviously losing all the time. Come on. Losing all the time in the beginning was frustrating, for sure. I'm going to try and put this in the crack here. See if that works. Sorry, guys. There. What's going on, SB? So let's just go straight into it on today's trading day. Okay, so you guys can see, again, I'll scroll all the way down so you guys can see all my trades for the day. That way you can go back and look at them. Okay, so you can go back and pause everything. So this is my entire trade list for the day. Alright, scroll back down one more time. Okay. So, now let's go ahead and go over the trades. If you guys are interested on TikTok, you can go over to Cam the Man on YouTube. Cam the Man on YouTube. Okay, don't fall, don't fall. What's going on, Truth Hunter? So let's go over today's trading day. So to start the day, we're up. What's going on, TikTok? Good to have you guys on. Good to have you guys in. If you guys are interested, come on my YouTube channel. Cam the Man is my YouTube channel. Cam the Man is my YouTube channel. You can check that out. That was weird. I had like 20 people online. It's going to have my screen and everything like that. But, so yeah. Anyway, so EDSA, guys, let's see exactly where I started to long this one. So, out of the gates, I thought that HOME had a shot. Took that loss. Cut that one right off the bat. Okay, 18,000 shares of home. Took a loss on. Okay, now I'm longing KNDI, which I took a nice win on. I bought at 1278, out 1347 for a washout. ADMP took my overnight off the table. Didn't get anything out of that, unfortunately. And then, so you can see that. HOM traded again, nothing. EDSA longing 5,000 shares at 14 and 1459, and then so here's what happened. eTrade actually froze on me. Okay, yeah, I have a Discord. The link's in my bio. normacnoltrading.com. I don't know why it's saying 22 people online. normacnoltrading.com, or you can check the link in my bio, Josh. But so no one expected that, but eTrade Pro ended up freezing up on me. And I had no idea how many shares I got filled. I didn't think I got filled 20. I think I had 24,000 shares of EDSA. So I basically got into a position of about 20,000 shares, about a 1540 average, and I only wanted about 5,000 shares at max, 10,000 shares. Well, it executed me like, I guess, 20,000 shares, and I had no idea. So I ended up trying to manage that loss, and I really thought that EDSA was going to make the KODK type move where we get that consolidation and then rip through $20. But we didn't end up getting that, and that was frustrating. You know, it wasn't easy to look at that. I'm glad that I cut the loss because now we're down to 894. And I could still be holding that for a bigger and bigger loss and not have made back the gains today, but I moved on, which saved me a lot of money. So EDSA was one that I got in and ended up, you guys can see here, I'm cutting the loss there. 1150, 1124, then I'm all out about 1160. Tried to buy it one more time. I took a small win on it. I didn't like the way the ask was stacking. That ask was stacking too much, and I just did not like that at all. PCG took two small scalps on 925, out 933 and 31, in 909, out 917. Blinn, I tried to buy based upon what was the one that was running? TOAP, was infrastructure, and I ended up stopping out for a decent sized loss. DTSS, same thing, small decent sized loss on that one. Then I started to turn things around a little bit. TOAP I actually longed, and I believe so. I got long on TOAP today, and that was another loser. TOAP, I was longing in here with about a 1030 average, and this thing spiked up straight to 1250. I really thought we were going to break through the highs again like KODK, and we didn't get that, unfortunately. That's just trading. And I ended up stopping out at like $10 or somewhere in here. Frustrating stop out. I didn't really like the chart that was forming, but I mean, just the only reason alone why I was holding the stock KODK, I always do that, was because of what happened to KODK. You know, I was holding TOAP because of what happened to KODK, because it traded $8-9 billion in one day. And I felt like that momentum could have shifted over into this stock, which is the only reason why I think it ran in general. But we didn't get enough power through the highs, and that cost me. It cost me on both stocks. And finally, I hit something on the way back. So at that point, losing on TOAP, losing on pretty much everything except for a scalp on PCG and a scalp on, that was basically it. And then there was another scalp. I took a little small winner on EDSA. Then it came down to PRPO. PRPO, I started to long in here. I actually got long like right in here on that candlestick, in this candlestick, We perked up, and I sold on that pop at a what was my average on that sell on those sells? PRPO. Let me look. 566, 563. So 566 was my sells. 566.286875 was my 16,000 share sell there. Then I got back long at 563. I got out at 577. I relonged it at 596, out at 605 and 610. Okay. Didn't like myself chasing, so I was just looking for small scalps. Buy 608, out 617. Okay. Now here is where I nailed the trade, and this is what got me back into the game. Okay. PRPO, what did I do? I said, okay, you know, this has had tons and tons of volume. Okay, look at all this liquidity, absolute insane. I believe, what did it trade today? Traded almost 100 million shares today. Okay, it's about. I think that means that's about roughly an average price of $7. About $700 million traded. Obviously, a ton of liquidity, a ton of volume. So I was getting out of TAOP and everything else and set up for this trade. Now I took it once here, took it once there, and I took that scalp through highs, and then I basically let it consolidate, and I wasn't going to chase that anymore. And then I said, okay, I'm only going to play this full size if we get a dip down, and I was trying to look on the chart. Where do I feel like I'd feel most comfortable? And I felt like we weren't going to hit VWAP. If we got at VWAP, I felt like we were just going to break down. So I wanted to set something just above VWAP, and we had a nice consolidation in here, and a nice consolidation zone in here. Okay? So I felt like for me to be comfortable with my long, I set out, first I actually set out initially a 580 limit buy. And then once we recovered here, I was like, you know what? I'm not seeing a lot of volume, I'm not seeing a lot of recovery. I want to set it a little lower. So I set my limit buy at 574, and that was where I felt comfortable with my entire account. I got filled, limit buy 43,275 shares, limit 574. Those of you guys on TikTok can join me on Cam the Man on YouTube, Cam the Man on YouTube. I do have a Discord link in the bio. And I sold these to perfection, guys. I literally nailed this trade with huge size. Okay, about a $250,000 position. And this is basically what saved my day. Okay, I was out 729, 68, 736, 742, 741, 742, 743, 741, 741. Okay, I nailed that trade. Took off the rest at 770. Got back long and took a little loss there. And then I basically recovered it because of my after hours trade that I'll go over here in a second. But I was longing this dip. Literally, I took my entire account on. What's going on? Name. What's up? Check out my YouTube channel, Cam the Man. YouTube channel, Cam the Man. So you can check that out. What's going on, Nick DeLuca? So I was able to get filled there. And by me getting filled there, I had high conviction on this trade. Okay? So I was able to hold through all this consolidation, and finally we got this rip up, and literally most of my sells were right where that line is. I could not have nailed that trade, and I'm super ecstatic to sit here and tell you that I nailed that trade. Okay? Almost bottom ticked and top ticked all that volume. Look at that. I mean, these three candles right here alone were like, what is that? About $20, $30 million in trading volume. Okay? What's going on, Frankie TikTok? Okay, so, you know, basically I scaled out of that position right there, and then I was trying to long the dips. So I longed some of the dips, okay, and then this recovery, I was going to long it in here, but too much risk because I felt like we might break down. And then I saw it recover, and you can see me long here. My last trade on PRPO, you can see me longing. So I took on 3,200 shares, I believe. Okay, so I had about a 13,000 share position. Oh, sorry, 16,000 shares. And I literally, again, nailed the trade with a 680 average. What's going on, Signals Reader? And I got out. You guys can see my fills. Okay, at 801, 37, 7812. 16,000 shares right there on the top tick there. And that was basically it. I let it go the rest of the day. Okay, which is a blessing because if I wouldn't have, I would have taken some more paper cut losses. ECOR was another trade I took after hours as well, which is still going. I took the trade right. I watched it consolidate. I took the trade right here. 285 was my fills. Tried to take 40,000 shares on ECOR at 285. You can see my buy with 40,000 shares. I only got filled 19,450. I took it off at 305 right there. Literally all I did was buy and sell. And then I wish, obviously all hindsight 2020, wish that I would have taken some on that dip. Didn't, and it ran all the way to $4. So if I would have held that trade, could have probably been green on the day. But again, I'm super happy about the way I did today, guys. It's been a while since I've seen that kind of red P&L. Even this $22,000 red P&L is a big number for me lately. Basically, I've been doing $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 days pretty casually, and I did like, I don't know, 30, 40 green days in a row, I think. And I had my first red day in about over a month, like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and it's unfortunate that I'm getting a little sloppy here and doing the same. But again, I'm okay with that because the size, again, that I'm taking on, the risk that I'm taking in these kind of markets, I have no problem taking on risk that in these markets are paying out big. I mean, look at ECOR. The only reason I think that's running with that kind of volume is because of KODK. Okay? And look at all the other stocks, KNDI, BLNK. There's so many moving parts right now. It's absolute insanity, guys. So you're going to see me take on more risk. Tomorrow I'm going to take on a lot of risk as well. Okay? That's just the way I trade in hot markets. I don't always trade like this, but I'm okay with taking red days like this $22,000 day. I could have been down $113,000 today, okay? Ark, join me on YouTube. Cam the Man on YouTube. Cam the Man on YouTube. Join me on YouTube. Cam the Man. But, okay, I could have had a terrible day, but I recovered very, very strategically, okay? And I'm very proud of myself. And honestly, it might look like a red day to me, but today's a green day in my books, okay? Today is 100% a green day in my books without any question because of the loss that I came out of, okay? I was down over $113,000 or like $110,000, $115,000 on the day, okay? But when I take red days and then come back from them, it almost feels better than just starting green and ending green, right? Because emotionally and psychologically, it's hard to come back from red days, okay? It's not easy to come back from red days. Sometimes you can compound your red days, okay? And I'm just being honest, you know? And with size comes emotional differences too. You're going to differentiate the way you trade from the way you know to the way you're comfortable with, and the way, you know, that you're basically getting fidgety and getting kind of worried about what you're doing. And all that comes from is size. Size changes everything, guys. It literally changes everything. As soon as you have size, okay, and even I will say, even to this day, when I have size on, I'm looking for anything and everything. I'm literally watching the tape like this, okay, non-stop, rather than letting the bigger picture play out. And if I don't have size, I trade a lot better. I could trade, if I took off size, I could probably have, I don't know. I think I could, and I'm not gonna brag or nothing. I'm not even gonna say it, but I think I could have a lot of green days in a row. Okay, if I took off size. Now, with size on, I can make a lot more money, though, in the end. So it's like, which one do you want? Okay? And what I want, I have a P&L goal. I'm trying to turn 1,000 into 5 million by the end of the year. And right now we're at 1,000 into about 2.64 million in 163 business days, roughly somewhere in there. 2.6, 2.7 million. So we're just over halfway there, and I have about, 5 months to do it. So, yeah, I mean, and that's exactly why I pay myself, guys. I pay myself, when I hit 100,000 in profits, I pay myself 75 and then bump my buying power 25. And what that does is it shows me progression. It gives me basically gratification. It gives me like, okay, you're doing something right. And on top of that, it raises my buying power, which gives me then more potential, okay, to make more money, right? So the more that I prove my worth to myself, the more that I prove that I can scale up, the more that I'll raise my buying power and pay myself as well. It's a win-win, right? Sometimes, though, if I feel uncomfortable, I won't actually raise my buying power, right? I won't actually raise my buying power. I won't actually, if I'm feeling uncomfortable, I won't do that. There's been plenty of times where during this challenge, I have every 100,000. I've done it probably $200,000 or $300,000 before I raise my buying power, because I felt a little on edge, and I don't want to feel on edge. I want to feel comfortable. I want to feel like I'm in the driver's seat. Okay. Right now, I feel like I'm in the driver's seat, but all you're doing is basically almost making yourself immune to the numbers in a way, right? Like I have a $350,000 account now that I trade with, okay? But I'm kind of immune to that now. You know, I'm like, as I grow and as I trade with it every day and as I prove my worth, I'm getting more and more immune to that size. And I know it sounds like a lot of money, but to me it's like almost like a video game. Play, have fun, do things right, and then keep getting better and better and better, right? I'm sorry about my nose. Super itchy. But so yeah, if you guys are on TikTok, follow me on YouTube. Cam the Man is my YouTube. Cam the Man is my YouTube. But anyways, guys, so feel free to check that out, okay? At the end of the day, guys, you know, this is one of those things that I hope you're getting a lot out of. I did upload my KODK trade. I did upload my KODK trade to my video series guide. So my video series guide students, I uploaded my KODK trade, okay? So now you have even more content to look at. I'll post that, my course. If you're interested in learning my strategies that's helped me lose $113,000 in one day, here it is. No, I'm just joking around. If you're interested in learning my strategies, you know, that's helped me have my successes over the years, feel free to check this out. It's cheaper than student loans, cheaper than student debt. I've uploaded 3 new live trading videos, okay? So it's about 20 hours in content, almost 21 hours in content. And at the end of the day, guys, you know, it's up to you if you want to check it out. It's just going to teach you guys my strategies and the way I trade. And if you're interested in that, check it out. If not, pass it up. If you have any questions, ask my students. Ask them. They'll give you any kind of feedback you want from my course. Fallen Omega has gotten it. Wiley has gotten it. A lot of these guys have gotten the course. Ask them what they think about it. Pros and the cons. Diego the Bull has got it. Ask these guys, you know, oh my gosh, I don't know why it's so itchy. Ask these guys, you know, if you like it, if they don't like it, you know, the pros and the cons. That way you get honest feedback. I have tons of testimonials, not only on the page, but in chat. And I would say about 98% of people love my course. There's the 2% that, you know, I don't know, that wasn't for them, or, you know, which is okay. Not everybody's going to like everything about any one person. I realize there's going to be some people that don't like things in life, and that's okay. But it takes satisfaction out of realizing that pretty much every student that I have had that's taken my course has enjoyed my course and gotten a lot out of it. And the reason why I offer my course is because I feel like it gives you the most bang for your buck. You know, if Warren Buffett sold me a course, if Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, or a trader that's way better than me selling a course, I'm going to buy it because I want to learn what they're doing. And I've invested about $4,000 or $5,000 of my own money in my own education as well. Whether it be chat rooms, whether it be courses, whether it be, you know, anything else, or for my, I guess it's not including my scanners and stuff like that, but, you know, that's the way that I learn the best, is I learn from visual people that have proven themselves over and over and over again. And guys, the thing is, I come on here every day for 30, 40 minutes. I've been chat all day. It's obvious that that I put in the time. And those people that I see put in the time, they're active on Twitter and StockTwits and everything else, I have no problem, you know, paying for one of their courses, because at the end of the day, I know they're putting in the time. You can't fake that. You know what I mean? They might not be the best trader, but they might have something that I don't know about that they do. And even if I can get that little extra edge, that's all I need. Yeah, I'm all about study, study, study. Yeah, people are saying I'm on coke. No. Never done it in my life, honestly. So, nor will I probably ever. I don't know why. I feel like I'm like allergic to something. Powder? Where? What's going on, Diego the Bull? What's up? What's up? That's basically it today, guys. ECOR. The dip buy scanner. You know, I generally use it just because it gets me in good habits. I like the dip buy and the watch out long scanner for beginners because it's good for people who have bad habits. At the end of the day, I am a dip buy trader, full and like no question about it. I buy dips. I buy dips. I buy dips. Okay, perfect example is look at PRPO. Okay, PRPO. Where did I take all my size? On a dip, right there on that candlestick it filled me. And the lows was 565, and I got filled 43,000 shares of this 530,000 or 523,000 share candlestick. And I got filled right there on that white line. So yes, I buy dips, okay? It's less risk in my mind. I've recorded it so you can go back and look, Jordan. I apologize, but I have to head out. All right, guys. This is why I'm hesitating right now. 1,900 for your video series guide. 220. Oh, yeah. San Rosi. If you buy trade ideas, my scanners, and my course with using all of my links and reach out to Cam the Man, I will give you a discount, San Rosi. I can make it easier for you. If you buy my all-in-one scanner, the premium yearly like you're talking about, and the video series guide, I can offer you a discount, San Rosie. Reach out to me on Discord. Link in the description below. Free chat in the description below. Okay, free chat in the description below. Check that out. Free chat and the link in the description below. San Rosie, check that out. If you're going to buy the premium yearly trade ideas using my link, the all-in-one scanner using my link, and the 1,949 course, I will give you a discount. That'll make it easier for you. All right, guys. That's really all I have today. I apologize for my congestion. I don't know what's going on. I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Cheers, team. Check out the links in the description below. Cheers, team, and go Hawks.